Asia's future is now, or the 21st century is Asia's century. Have you ever heard these sentences? If you're an avid economy and investment paper reader, these may sound familiar to you. Although a tad exaggerated, these phrases show just how much global attention Asia is receiving nowadays. Then, which region in Asia is garnering the most attention? Here's a hint. This region has been considered a key trade point between China and India thanks to its monsoon winds that change directions biannually. It's Southeast Asia, also known as ASEAN. Hello, I'm Peter Bint. Today I'd like to explore Korea and ASEAN. Have you ever been to the ASEAN Culture House in Busan? It is home to numerous exhibitions, performances, films, various lectures, cultural experience programs, and multimedia materials related to ASEAN. We need to look into ASEAN as ASEAN-related summits will be held this October. ASEAN is a political, economic, and security community comprising 10 Southeast Asian countries. It is one of the most important regional organizations in the world, along with the European Union. While tied under the single banner of ASEAN, each of the 10 member states has their unique characteristics. They are different in languages, religions, political systems, and many other aspects. For instance, 88% of the people of Myanmar are Buddhists, whereas 80% of the people of the Philippines are Catholics. Meanwhile, Indonesia is the largest Muslim country in the world. It was in 1967 that the different countries began to come under a single name, ASEAN. Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore and Thailand first established ASEAN to promote cooperation in Southeast Asia. Later, Brunei, Vietnam, Laos, Myanmar and Cambodia joined ASEAN, shaping the organization into what it is today. Then why is the world focusing on ASEAN? One of the major draws of ASEAN is its large scale of economy. ASEAN is home to 680 million people. Its population is the third largest in the world after India and China. Another main factor is that ASEAN is young. The median age of ASEAN is around 30, 10 years younger than that of Korea, Japan and the US, making it the youngest region in the world. This means ASEAN has the potential to grow more based on its young and abundant, economically active population. ASEAN's unceasing growth is also noteworthy. Since 2000, ASEAN has maintained an annual growth rate of around 4 to 5%, except for the years 2009 during the global financial crisis and 2020 and 2021 during the COVID-19 pandemic. Currently, ASEAN's GDP is a whopping $3.81 trillion, making it the fifth largest economy in the world. ASEAN is forecast to be the world's fourth largest economy in 2030. Another reason why the world is focusing on ASEAN is its potential. Dr. Philip Kotler, the father of modern marketing, stated that ASEAN is best positioned for the fourth industrial revolution. True to his words, ASEAN is becoming digitalized at a rapid pace. No wonder the world is paying attention to ASEAN. Korea has recognized ASEAN's importance and paid attention to this region from early on. Korea and ASEAN began their ties in 1989, when the two established dialogue relations. Since then, they have expanded their relations and cooperation in various fields. In 1991, their relationship was elevated to a full dialogue partnership, allowing them to cooperate across all fields such as politics, security, and the economy. Going forward, the ASEAN-ROK relationship continued to develop from a comprehensive cooperation partnership in 2004 to a strategic partnership in 2010. After the inaugural ASEAN-ROK Summit in 1997, Korea and ASEAN have continued having annual summits. Korea has also actively participated in multiple ASEAN-led mechanisms, including ASEAN Plus 3, the East Asia Summit, and the ASEAN Regional Forum. At the 23rd ASEAN-ROK Summit in 2022, President Yoon Suk-yeol announced a new regional policy tailored to ASEAN, along with the Indo-Pacific strategy.
지난해 이 회의에서 저는 한-아세안 연대 구상을 말씀드린 바 있습니다. 이러한 한-아세안 연대 구상은 아세안 중심성과 인도 태평양에 대한 아세안의 관점에 대한 대한민국의 확고한 지지를 근간으로 합니다.
Named the Korean-ASEAN Solidarity Initiative, it is a diplomatic strategy that aims for comprehensive cooperation across politics, security, economy, society, and culture. You can see specific elements of KASI in its 8 core lines of effort, which align with the 3 key visions of the Indo-Pacific strategy: freedom, peace, and prosperity. The significance of KASI is that in addition to economic, commercial, social, and cultural cooperation with ASEAN, it broadened the scope of cooperation by adding new fields such as security and future development. In security cooperation, KASI aims to strengthen conventional national security and defense cooperation. In the meantime, it also furthers cooperation in cyber and non-conventional security, and the example case is the ASEAN Cyber Shield project. In the digital area, Korea plans to launch a $30 million Korea-ASEAN Digital Innovation Flagship project from 2024 to 2028 to support ASEAN's digital transformation. Over the long period of dynamic development of their relations, Korea and ASEAN became vital and closer partners to each other. In particular, they are critical partners for each other in trade and investment. ASEAN is Korea's second largest trade partner, and trade volume between ASEAN and Korea continuously increased, and in 2022 the gross trade volume exceeded $200 billion for the first time in history. Korea is also a major trade partner of ASEAN, ranking as its 5th largest. ASEAN and Korea are also important investment partners. ASEAN is the second largest destination for Korea's foreign investment, with a cumulative investment of $146.7 billion. Korea and ASEAN are also deeply interconnected in people's daily lives thanks to the expanded people-to-people exchanges. For example, K-pop is easily accessible in any of the ASEAN countries. So-called K-beauty or Korean cosmetics are also very much ingrained in the daily lives of ASEAN people. Many people also enjoy Korean food, particularly spicy Korean food. So much so that eating spicy Korean ramyeon, the Korean noodle challenge, went viral on social media. On the other hand, more and more Koreans are taking a keen interest in ASEAN. It is the #1 travel destination for Koreans, with 8.06 million people visiting the region in 2023 alone. Also, it's easy to find ASEAN food restaurants in Korea. All these examples show how much ASEAN and Korea have grown closer culturally, even in people's daily lives. As such, since its beginning in 1989, the ASEAN-ROK relationship has continued to flourish to this day. The year 2024 is especially meaningful because it is the 35th anniversary of establishing dialogue relations between Korea and ASEAN. At this monumental moment, Korea and ASEAN plan to open a new horizon and deepen their relationship. At the Korea-ASEAN Summit in October 2024, Korea and ASEAN are expected to announce the establishment of a comprehensive strategic partnership. The CSP is one step above the current strategic partnership between Korea and ASEAN, representing the highest level of partnership that ASEAN establishes with its dialogue partners. Korea will become the 6th country to form this partnership with ASEAN, following Australia, China, the US, India, and Japan. Once the CSP is established, cooperation between Korea and ASEAN will reach an even higher level. We look forward to the future that Korea and ASEAN will create together. That is all for today's session. We'll see you with more interesting stories related to Korea's foreign policy next time.